Well, hello there, audience. Welcome to Reality Talk, a show where I talk about virtual and AR things that interested me today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the Oculus Quest. In a couple of weeks, the first major VR consumer standalone device is coming out to market. And I think it's a pretty big one. In fact, I think that the Oculus Quest marks the beginning of mainstream consumer VR. And allow me to tell you why. So virtual reality has been showing plenty of promise in the past couple years. Plenty of headsets came out and a considerable number of experiences. But these headsets also had weaknesses, and the most prominent of which is that it was never simple to purchase, set up, and use. Every high-end 6-stop headset requires some form of external hardware, be it a gaming PC or a PS4. Setup was never something simple. It always requires external sensors and wires. But I think the biggest problem of all is that VR is not easy to share. If you want to take it to a party, if you want to take it to an event, if you want to take it to a public park, it's either impossible or very difficult. And that complexity stops VR from spreading. So it becomes confined to a small niche audience, and it really hurts the ability of VR to go mainstream. These are exactly the things that the Oculus Quest fixes. Number one, the Quest is a very simple purchase. All you need to get into the best VR experiences available today is one box that you purchase for $400, and that's it. No complications, no external hardware, everything is in a single headset. Less complication, more adoption. Number two, it's easy to set up and use. Now the Oculus Quest, it's a breeze to set up. You connect it to your phone, and that's pretty much it. And when it comes to setting up the Guardian system, Oculus has also completely redesigned it. And not only that, after you've set it up, it's so quick to get started playing. This is as close as we get today to a frictionless experience. It's easy to purchase, to set up, and to play. And it also has good games. And of course, another really important point is that you have the high quality titles that are available on the Quest. Things like Job Simulator, Tilt Brush, Beat Saber. All of these experiences showcase some of the best that the medium has to offer. And the fact that we can pick them up and just share with the larger public is a huge deal. Which brings me to my fourth and most important point, mobility. You can take this thing anywhere. And this is not only extremely convenient, but it also lets us share virtual reality with the world. It turns every single consumer into an evangelist. This mobility allows VR to be seen, and it allows us consumers to share virtual reality with others. And this is a big part of making this a mainstream platform. Virtual reality right now is still a niche, no doubt about it. But by empowering members of that niche to take headsets out into the wild and share what they've created and what they're playing and involve other people in the process, we will be indirectly selling headsets and also informing the wider population why VR is so cool and what the hell it's all about. But of course, the Oculus Quest is not the only member of this party. In one corner, you have Valve redefining what high-end VR can be. In another one, you even have companies like Nintendo really exploring new ways of using VR. And all of these different companies, they're bringing new things into the medium and helping us develop it as a whole. So the way that VR goes mainstream is not by the efforts of a single company by any means. But I do think that the Oculus Quest marks a very important point in the history of VR. This simplicity with this mobility and these quality titles, VR is not just for enthusiasts anymore. And that's the first step for it to become something for everyone. So I'm curious to hear what you think. What do you think is going to take for VR to truly go mainstream? Please let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. This is a new channel, so I'm still figuring out what kind of content I want to put on it. So your feedback is very much appreciated. This is Lucas Risotto, and this was Reality Talk. Goodbye.
Woof.